Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to everyone, especially to Dr Rohaiza. Today we would like to present our group assignment, which is the title is Housing Loan versus Home Financing, a cooperative analysis of Maybank Berhad conventional and Islamic home financing product. Before we begin our presentation, let me introduce our team member, which is Marwan, Alia, Nur Adila, Farah, Ashraf, and myself, Idris. We hope our presentation will provide a clear understanding of the difference between conventional housing loan and Islamic home financing. We hope this will help consumer to make more info about financial decision. And now let's begin our presentation overview. Our presentation is divided into 5 sections. First, I will present the introduction, where we discuss background, problem statement, research objective, and scope of study. The next presenter will present methodology, include research approach, data source, and comparison criteria. After that, we also will present about the product description, introducing the key feature of Maybank conventional housing loan and home financing. We also will present about the comparison and analysis, where both financial products are compared in terms of financial concept, interest, or profit rate. Also the benefit and repayment flexibility. Lastly, we'll also discuss about we will present about discussion and conclusion and summarize our finding and providing recommendation on which financial option may be more suitable for the different type of consumer. Now let's begin with the introduction. In this section, I will cover 4 areas, which is the background of the study, the problem statement, the research objective, and scope of analysis. Understanding this element is important because purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial commitment for most people. Choosing the right financial option can be significant impact on a person's long-term financial well-being. Malaysia operate under a dual bank system, where consumers have the option to choose between conventional and Islamic banking. Although both products serve the same purpose for helping people financial home purchase, the difference is significant in their underlying principle. A conventional housing loan is based on interest-based lending system, where borrower pay interest on the amount of borrow in the contract. Islamic home financing is follow Sharia principle, which prohibit riba or interest, as well as exercise uncertainty and gambling. Instead, it use Sharia compliance contract to generate profit in permissional manner. Maybank offer both financial option, allowing customer to select the product that best suit for their financial needs and personal belief. However, despite the ability of both products, many consumers are still uncertain about the difference between conventional and Islamic home financing. most of people tend to compare only on monthly installment without considering other important factors such as financial flexibility, early settlement option, fee and charge, the interest or profit calculation, and the long-term financial implication. As a result, customer may choose a financing product that is not most suitable for their financial situation. Therefore, our research focus on comparing Maybank conventional housing loan, which is Maxis Home, and Home Financing I, across several important aspects including financial concept, rate, tenure, uh, eligibility requirement, fee benefit, and financing term. Our aim to help consumer better understanding this different so they can make more info and confident financial decision.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Novara Waida binti. I will continue with objective, scope of study, and methodology of this report. The main objective of this report is to compare the conventional housing loan and home financing offered by Maybank Berhad. The specific objectives are to describe the features and characteristics of Maybank conventional housing loan and home financing Second, to compare both financing product based on financing concept, interest or profit rate, financing tenure, eligibility requirement, fees and charges, repayment flexibility and benefits. Third, to analyze the advantages and disadvantages of each financing products. Next, to identify the most suitable financing product for different categories of consumer. Lastly is to provide recommendation that assist prospective home buyer in selecting the most appropriate financing option according to their financial needs and personal preference. Next is scope of the study for this report. This report focuses exclusively on two home financing products offered by Maybank Berhad, which are conventional housing loan and home financing The comparison is based on information available through Maybank official publication, Product Disclosure Sheet (PDS), Bank Negara Malaysia Guidelines, and other reliable financial reference. The analysis covers several important aspects including financing concept, interest and profit rate structure, financing tenure, eligibility criteria, fees and charges, repayment flexibility, benefits, and term and conditions. The report also evaluates the suitability of each financing product for different consumer groups, including first-time homebuyer, high-income earner, low-income consumer, and customer seeking Sharia compliance financing. Findings are for academic purpose and do not constitute financial advice. Next is methodology. For this report, we use qualitative comparative research approach based on secondary data to evaluate two home financing products offered by Maybank Berhad, the conventional housing loan Maxi Home and the home financing A comparative analysis was chosen as it allowed for a systematic examination of the similarities and differences between conventional and Islamic home financing products, enabling a comprehensive evaluation of their features, costs, benefits, and suitability for different consumer groups. The criteria for selecting financial product: first, both products are offered by the same financial institution, and second, both financing products serve the same primary purpose. Finally, the product represents the two major financing systems available in Malaysian dual banking framework, conventional banking and Islamic banking. The primary source of information was Maybank official website, including the product disclosure sheet (PDS) for both the conventional housing loan and home financing Additional information was obtained from publication issued by Bank Negara Malaysia. Academic journal, textbook, financial article, and reputable online financial resources were also reviewed for supporting explanation. Both financing products were compared using several key parameters that influence consumer financing decisions. These parameters include financing concept, interest rate and profit rate, financing amount and margin of financing, repayment tenor, fees and charges, eligibility requirement, benefits and features, and term and condition. Thank you.
Next slide, I will explain the housing loan product offered by Maybank, discuss its main feature and benefit, and compare it with another housing loan product. Before that, my name is binti and by the end of this presentation, I will hope everyone will have a better understanding of how this housing loan works and how it is suitable for. Without further ado, let's begin with the product description. This slide explains the Maybank conventional housing loan, also known as Maxi Home. Maxi Home is a conventional home financing product designed for individuals who want to purchase, buy, or refinance a residential property. Borrowers repay the loan through monthly installment, which include both the principal amount and interest. There are four main features of this product. First, the interest rate. The loan uses a floating interest rate that is linked to the standardized base rate or SBR. This means the interest rate may increase or decrease depending on market condition. Second, the financing margin. Customer can obtain financing of up to 90% of the property value subject to credit assessment and approval by the bank. Third, the repayment period. Borrowers can choose a repayment tenure of up to 35 years or until they reach the bank maximum financing age, whichever comes first. Lastly, the Maxi Home Flexi feature. This feature allows customers to deposit extra money into their loan account to reduce outstanding principal and interest. Customers can also withdraw the excess funds whenever needed, providing greater financial flexibility. Besides, this Flexi Maxi Home also offers several benefits. It provides flexible repayment, allow early settlement, include complimentary personal accident for selected package only, and is available for Malaysian citizen and permanent resident. All of these need approval and based on factors such as income, employment status, credit history, and debt service ratio or DSR. Overall, Maxi Home is suitable for individuals who are looking for flexible home with competitive feature and long repayment periods.
Hi, my name is Noradina Fatalita Aziz and I will explain about the Maybank Islamic financing product, which is Maybank Home Financing I. Maybank Home Financing I is a Sharia compliance home financing facility based on the commodity murabahah or tawarruk concept. Unlike conventional home loans, this financing does not involve riba or interest. Instead, the bank earns an agreed profit margin through a commodity trading transaction that complies with Islamic principles. There are four main features of this product. First, it is a Sharia compliance, meaning that the financing follows Islamic principle and is approved and supervised by Maybank Islamic Sharia Committee. Second, the profit rate is floating, which means it is linked to the standardized base rate (SBR) plus margin profit determined by Maybank. Third, customer can obtain financing up to 90% of the property's value depending on the bank's approval and customer financial assessment. And lastly, this product is open to everyone, including Muslim and non-Muslim who are looking for an ethical financing option. Some of the key features include financing for the purchasing, construction or refinance of the residential properties with a repayment tenure up to 35 years. Customer also have the option for early settlement if they wish to repay the financing before the end of the tenure. Overall, Maybank Home Financing I provides customers with a flexible and ethical home financing solution that follows Sharia principles while remaining accessible to a wide range of customers.
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Natasha binti and my matrix number is 2025722003. Today I will be presenting my comparison and analysis of Maybank personal financing. In this section, I will compare the conventional and Islamic personal financing offered by Maybank, focusing on the interest or profit, rate, fees, repayment, term, and key features. This comparison will help us understanding the difference between the two financing options and determine which one is more suitable for different customer needs. Next, in this slide, compare interest or profit rates and fee between Maybank conventional personal loan and Islamic personal financing. First, the conventional personal loan is based on an interest-based lending concept, while the Islamic personal financing follows Sharia principle using profit-based concept. Secondly, both financing options are influenced by the standardized base rate or SBR, which means the monthly installment may change if the SBR change. For late payment, the conventional loan charge a late payment fee according to the loan agreement. In the contrast, the Islamic financing only charge compensation based on a Sharia principle and do not generate profit from the penalty. In the conclusion, both products offer similar financing benefit, but the main difference lie in the financing concept. Customers who prefer Sharia compliant financing may choose the Islamic option, while those who are comfortable with conventional lending may choose the conventional personal loan.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Now I will present the benefits and terms comparison between my bank's conventional housing loan and home financing act. Based on our analysis, both financing products offer very similar core benefits. Both provide a financing margin of up to 90% of the property's value, subject to my bank's approval, and both offer a maximum repayment tenure of up to 35 years. They also allow yearly settlement, enabling borrowers to reduce their outstanding financing if they wish to repay earlier. However, the main difference lies in their additional benefits. Conventional housing loan, one of its strongest features is the maximum flexi facility. This feature allows borrowers to deposit surplus funds into a linked account to reduce the outstanding loan principal and the interest payable. At the same time, they can withdraw those excess funds whenever needed. This makes the product especially suitable for customers with variable income or those who want greater flexibility in managing their cash flow. In addition, selected packages also provide complimentary personal accident coverage and other value-added benefits. On the other hand, home financing provides similar financing flexibility but focus on Sharia-compliant financing. Instead of charging interest, it follows the commodity murabahah tawarruk concept and is supervised by Maybank Islamic Sharia Committee. This gives customers confidence that financing complies with Islamic principles while remaining competitive. It is also available to both Muslim and non-Muslim customers who prefer ethical financing. In terms and conditions, both products have almost identical eligibility requirements. Applicants must pass Maybank's credit assessment, including minimum income requirement, employment stability, repayment capacity, debt service ratio or DSR, and CCRI's or CTOS credit evaluation. Approval also depends on the property's valuation and supporting documents. The main contractual difference is that the conventional housing loan is governed by a loan agreement, where home financing is based on a Sharia contract using the community Murabahah Tawarruk concept. In conclusion, both products share similar financing margins, repayment period, and eligibility requirements. Therefore, the best choice depends on the borrower's priorities. If flexibility and cash flow management are more important, then the conventional housing loan may be more suitable. However, if the borrowers prefer ethical and Sharia compliant financing, then home financing would be more better option.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashraf. Now I will continue with the discussion and conclusion of our comparison between Maybank conventional housing loan and home financing. Based on our analysis, both financing products offer similar financing margins, repayment periods of up to 35 years, and almost the same eligibility requirements. However, the most important difference in their financing concept, the conventional housing loan is based on an interest-bearing loan, while home financing follow Sharia principle through the commodity murabaha or tawarruk concept. Therefore, choosing the right product depends on the borrower financial goals, repayment capability, and personal preference, rather than looking only at the monthly installment. Next, let's look at which financing product is more suitable for different types of consumers. First, for high-income consumers, the conventional housing loan may be more suitable because it offers the Maxi Home Flexi features. This allows borrowers to deposit extra money to reduce the loan balance while still being able to withdraw the excess funds whenever needed. This provides better cash flow management and may reduce the total financing cost. However, high-income customers who prefer ethical and Sharia-compliant financing may choose home financing because it offers similar features while complying with Islamic principles. For low-income consumer or first-time home buyers, affordability is the most important factor. Since both products have similar fees and financing costs, borrowers should compare the effective financing rate, available promotional package, and monthly installments before making a decision. Finally, for consumers who prioritize Sharia-compliant financings, home financing is the better option because it avoids interest, follows Islamic banking principles, and is supervised by Maybank Sharia Committee. It is also available to both Muslim and non-Muslim customers. Next slide. In conclusion, our study shows that there is no single financial product that is better for everyone. Both the Maybank conventional housing loan and home financing are competitive home financing solutions with similar financing margins, repayment tenors, and eligibility requirements. The best choice depends on several factors, including financial capability, repayment preference, risk tolerance, and personal or religious values. Therefore, before applying for a home loan, consumers should not focus only on the monthly installment. They should also understand the financing structure, terms and conditions, and long-term financial commitment to make a well-informed decision. With that, we have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope this presentation has provided a better understanding of the difference between Maybank conventional housing loan and home financing. Thank you.